Since I've been doing a lot of charting on MULN, I will keep on doing updates on the stock. I think last video, if I'm not mistaken, I said it was going to go down to possibly $1.50. My view has changed a little bit, especially with earnings on Friday. I think that the most likely scenario is we go down to $1.96 to $2.11. Those are my price targets, and I'll show you with Elliott Wave where I think we are. If we go on the 1 hour chart, you can see we took off here at the end of February. First wave, second wave, and then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. And so we're currently in the fourth wave. So we have A, B, and then this is pretty easy to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, which we finished up today, and then it started the fifth wave towards the end of the day. And so I actually am thinking about taking a position if it does fill the gap down here. If I'm wrong, I'll probably just sit it out. I don't like to chase. So if we break this down, where we're at here in the fifth wave of the overall C wave, looks like we had A, B, C right here. We have 1, 2, 3, and we'll have 4. We'll have a little bit more on 3, and then have 4, and then 5. You do the calculations. You can look at it like this. Two different ways to figure this out. As you can see, this is a zigzag because the B wave doesn't go close to the start of the A wave. It retraces about 60%. So if you figure out it's a zigzag, that means wave C should go farther than wave A, usually about 1.61. And as you see, 1.61 takes us about $2. So this takes us to $2. Another way you can look at it is we can figure out, let's take the third wave all the way back to the very start, put it at the top of the fourth wave, and as you can see, around $2 for the 0.61 fib, and 0.5 is around 210. If you come over here, 210 is filling this gap right here. So those are two reasons why I think it's going to go that way. You can also look at it. Well, here I have this drawn as well. I took the second wave to the end of the fourth wave, cloned it, and put it down here. Kind of gives you a little funnel where you think it can go at what time frame. We also see on the 1 hour, the MA 200 is around this area as well. Or this is a 30-minute, I'm sorry. Let's do the 1 hour. It's way down here on the 1 hour. Okay. But, so you can draw a little funnel right here. And what else can we do? A lot of times you can also do the start of the third wave through the B wave, clone that, and then put it at the bottom of the A wave, and that kind of gives you a time frame as well. As you can see, we're probably, in my opinion, going to hit that tomorrow. That makes the most sense. Today they had the SSR on from Friday because they shorted it a ton, and so it was a perfect time to get this fourth wave out of the way. Now that it's out of the way and there was a green day today, they can just do short. They can short it hard again tomorrow, and we'll see how it plays out. I mean, they have earnings on Friday, I think. So if you think about it, if they short it tomorrow down to this level right here, then they might be able to stop some people out. You don't know. But that would give them 3 days to let it just rise into earnings. So maybe we hit $2 and then we start rising and it gets back to about, I don't know, $2.50 going into earnings or so. Kind of give a little bit of gains from $2, but not too many gains or people are going to be taking profit right away. So in summary, looking for around $2.12 to $1.96. In my opinion, that's probably going to happen tomorrow if it does happen. I'm not going to say I'm going to be 100% right, but that's what it looks like to me. Elliott wave is just probabilities, so can't say for sure, but that's what I'm looking at. I'll probably have some orders maybe in pre-market just in case it does gap down pre-market around this area to pick up some shares. If I was going to have a stop loss, I would probably have that stop loss maybe all the way down here at $1.53. Or, I mean, at this point, for how much it's declined, at $2 in the end of this C wave, I just don't even see this being possible right now unless they put out some really horrible news. There will be a bounce at the end of this because this is the end of the C wave. There will be a bounce at the minimum, but the most realistic scenario is that we start a fifth wave. Where would that take us to? Well, if we go down here to $2 or so, we could go to the 0.618 fib, which gets above this, or the next fib is 488, the 0.78 fib. And if you look over here, another gap to fill right here is at 496. So breaking it down, pretty simple. 212 to $1.96, and then maybe bounce into earnings around like 250 or so. And then if we're lucky, we get that fifth wave up to the high fours. And then after that, I mean, it could go as high as it really wants to, but I'm thinking that's the most realistic scenario. And if it does go to $5, then I would probably take profit there because it's probably going to come back down here, test the 275 to 223 level. So just a quick update, what I'm expecting tomorrow. Leave me a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.